Welcome to Bonding Over Bourbon. Today we're in our neck of the woods in Chicago.
Yep.
We're going back to Foremost Arcadia. So this is located in Humboldt Park.
Yep, in Chicago. This was one of our first videos that we did that was a hit. So we heard that there's new stuff on the shelf, so we want to go check it out.
Yeah, so with no further ado, we're going to get in there right now. All right, so right away you can see they got a bunch of tater bait, but we're going to skip it for now. We're going to go all the way to the back. So as you can see, there's shelves on shelves. Tons of stuff to pick from. And right away, you see something that's been discontinued for a little while.
It's true. Still,
There's still a couple floating out in the wild, but every once in a while you see it. They have a ton of Bullet, probably more than I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and if anyone's still looking for the Bullet 10-year,
Or
it's
the
on the
single
shelf.
malt.
Or the 12-year as well.
Prices are pretty close to MSRP.
Definitely.
You got a bunch of your Old Forester staples on the shelf below it.
Yeah.
Pretty decent prices on these, honestly.
Oh, yeah. And some James E. Pepper down here as well.
Let's see what batch this one is.
Batch 62?
62. I don't think we've tried that one. And then some stuff that we absolutely love that doesn't really get distributed here. So you have the Old Hammer Cask Strength. That's going to be a 99.1 MGP mash bill. It's honestly pretty damn good.
It's so easy to drink.
For $41, it's honestly pretty phenomenal. And then they have the Cask Strength Rye.
I haven't seen that before.
We have it at home.
We have it at home.
We have it
do.
at home.
Just kidding.
So they have a bunch of Illinois only, or like made in Illinois. Blue Ash Farms. We did try the regular bourbon. We're a huge fan of it, but we've heard that the maple one is supposed to be pretty good.
For $55, I don't know if I want to give in to it. But
Maybe someday. And then we have all the Declaration. These are all coming out of Gurney. So these are Illinois distillate. We've heard some good things about it. We did just pick up the single barrel at another place, but unfortunately it wasn't that cheap. And then we have the non-age stated Sam Houston at the bottom there. And whatever this one is, I don't think I've seen this before.
I don't know what that is.
Small batch, handcrafted. Not a lot of information.
The cool thing about this store is that they always have like local brands. If you're ever looking for like something specific to Illinois, there's like a bunch of like hard to find brands like Old Hammer in this like area. It's great.
Yeah, so this is coming out of New York. It's actually distilled and bottled by the company that makes it in Utica. It looks like it's 20% off right now for $23. I might bite. A couple other things. The Cedar Ridge Quintessential. This isn't the like extra barrel finishes, but for $55, it's not a bad price. Good Trouble is Green River Contract Distilled. The price point originally when it dropped was way higher. So for $43, that seems a little better instead of the $60-ish that I saw for it.
I'll still go with Wheel Horse.
Yeah. It looks like it is 70 corn, 21 rye, 9 barley. That seems pretty average for what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then the Redwood Empire Pipe Dream and Lost Monarch. I believe the 101 is their own distillate. I don't believe this one is theirs yet. We're bottled. Yep. That's still their MGP.
Yeah. A ton of Redwoods on the shelf as well. Any of the cask strength that you're looking for.
Yeah, the Pipe Dream cask strength is pretty damn good. And Lost Monarch, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you have the Field and Sounds. We picked up the Bottled and Bond Straight Bourbon. This is batch 2 and we have batch 1. And then it looks like they have a Weeder also that I didn't know about. So that one's actually kind of tempting.
Do we have any Coy Hill on the shelf?
Let's see. We got Tanyard Hill.
Tanyard Hill.
We got 106. It looks like these are all 106, and it is 66.1%.
Ooh.
And then for the barrel proof bourbon, it is 305. So this is their offsite facility, at least from what I understand. And a couple of things down here. So we have a Dusty David Nicholson.
Ooh.
This is from a much older production line. This is 2016, I believe. These are phenomenal for the price point. Honestly, to see it for $26 is a really good deal.
Definitely. And Cooper is right next to it for $36. It's such a good deal.
Yeah, so Cooper's Craft is a bottle that we love. It used to be not distributed to Illinois, but as of right now, it's still a bottle that you don't really see that often. And speaking of bottles that you don't really see that often, our Patreon is now open to the public. And if there's things that you're looking for, we're building a community to help you find these things. Also, if you're a Patreon member, you get additional perks, like inside peeks for stores like this that we're filming at, so you can basically swarm down and get the bottles you want before everyone else gets here. And then we'll also do monthly live streams, occasional group meetups in person, and tons of additional perks. So if you like our content, make sure to follow us at the QR code you'll see somewhere around here, the link down below or up top. They got all the benchmarks at the bottom, which is nice. Prices are pretty appropriate for those. Only one I don't see is the small batch, but I think that's fine.
Yeah. EJ Curly, too. We don't always see those in Chicago.
Yeah, you'll see them at Binny's every once in a while. We tried the small batch, which is decent. It's just kind of lacking a little bit of proof. But I'm curious about the single barrel.
Yeah. And if anyone's sleeping on this Mary Dowling as well, the winter wheat is so delicious.
Yeah, it's a little sweeter than your traditional wheat whiskey, but I actually don't mind that with this one.
Yeah.
It's pretty phenomenal.
I'm also seeing one harder to find.
Oh, yeah. This Walleye Run. So this is typically like Michigan only. This is pretty phenomenal. We love it. We tried it once at the New Holland Distilling Company. It was pretty great. We kind of slept on it for a little while and then decided the next time we saw it that we absolutely needed to grab it. They have Knob Creek 12 for probably the cheapest price I've seen it for a while.
That is a good price.
For $70, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, if we like Knob Creek more, I would be tempted. Then I have a Chattanooga Founders. This is the 12th anniversary. I think we have the 11th, and we liked it. We're hoping for more. So I don't know if we'll pick that one up, but it's here if you're looking for it. Then you have the Hemingway Rye. These are supposed to be phenomenal, and we still need to pick one up.
We do. At $77, it is a little higher than what I'm comfortable picking up before trying it, but heard good things.
Yeah, and then we have some cool shelfers down here, like all your old granddads. You also have the Early Times Bottled in Bond. It's a little higher in price point for the Early Times, but it's still reasonable. And then you have a bunch of other stuff here. This is something that you definitely don't see on shelves everywhere. So they have one of our favorite brands, Limestone Farms. So yeah, these Limestone Farms are phenomenal. They're a relatively young company, and they're doing NDP stuff at the moment. I don't know if they plan on changing that, but they're coming from Georgetown, Kentucky. They don't have a distillery that you can visit yet. It's currently being built out, but they're sourcing from places like New Riff and Jim Beam and a couple other places. I mean, honestly, these regular shelfers are pretty good, but if you can find the white label or the black label for 100 and like 180, they are phenomenal. Every person that I've talked to that's tried them says that they're absolutely amazing and 100% worth grabbing.
Yeah, definitely. Also, if you're seeing any tags that say you need to pick up a a private barrel, this one is one of the current ones. We have it at home, and it's super delicious. It's 10 years, 124.9 proof as well.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And for the price point, if you factor the usual $10 per year, it's really good value. Speaking of really good value,
this is a crazy value.
So these, when they originally came out, were somewhere around like $150, I think, or like $130. These didn't really do well on the market because of that. Now, for the low, low price of $62, you can get one of them for your home. So this is their like Alice in Wonderland series. So each one's a little bit different, all kind of themed around that world. You're looking at no information. There we go. 109.7 proof. These are single barrel cask strengths. At that price point, it's honestly really good. I'd say don't balk at it. Even if you don't like Rabbit Hole, these are absolutely worth grabbing.
We were very surprised by them.
Yeah, specifically the high gold. They're really good.
Tons of Bardstown too.
And Green River.
Yeah, in Green River.
Very fitting that they're right next to each other on the shelf.
Good price on the barrels as well.
Barrel cash strength for $60 is a really good deal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that is the 2023 New Year edition. It is 56.77%. You have the Broken Barrel, which we still haven't tried yet. We've been meaning to, but there's just so many other things that we're always grabbing before we get to this, get to these bottles. You have a couple of other cool things here. Like, honestly, I don't know what's going on with this Michter small batch price, but that's phenomenal. And the straight rye for $40, it's again towards the lower end of what you see it for.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn good.
Also seeing a Garrison Brothers single barrel right here. I know it could be very, very Texas-like, but it might be delicious.
Yeah, everyone has different opinions about Texas whiskey, but I think that Garrison Brothers is actually making really good stuff. We got to try it again recently, and it was pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm. Up top, I'm also seeing the Penelope cigar batch as well.
So cigar chapter 1. So it's 101 proof. This is going to be a blend of a whole bunch of different things. Let's see if there's information. Straight bourbon, 100% single malt and American light whiskey, elevates the cigar experience with a rich, balanced character, experience innovation and passion in every sip. Mm-hmm. So non-chill filtered, 101 proof. I don't see a price point for it. If we can figure out what it is, we'll put it in the video and have the layover in text here.
Yeah. Another one that we picked up here that is a total sleeper, but at this price, the Distance Puncher Chance. It is a 12-year in Cabernet, correct?
I believe so. Cabernet Sauvignon barrels.
Originally $150.
Yeah, roughly.
And this price is $40. It is insanely good. We picked up 2 already.
Yeah, and they're already long gone. So from what I understand, this is sort of like end of distribution that the store owner picked up. And because he got it at such a good deal, he's offering it for $40 instead of the traditional $150. So that's a pretty good deal. And one thing you didn't point out was we got some Buffalo Trace.
I peeked, yeah. $30 for Buffalo Trace.
And honestly, there's like a full shelf back there.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of good stuff. Sitting also next to the Very Old Barton.
I know, it's getting harder to find.
Well, it doesn't look that way on this shelf.
Yeah, except for here, apparently.
Yeah, so some good stuff. I see some more stuff back at the top. These shelves are just like full
they
of
are packed.
Cool things. So we do have a couple of the private barrel bundles here. So you have the Weller Special Reserve and the Eagle Rare. 70 for the Eagle Rare, 40 for the Weller Special Reserve. If you're looking for it, they got it. They got quite a few still. Mm-hmm. And then one of our favorite brands, not bourbon. I know for sure someone's going to be upset. But these are Brother Justice. So they are coming from Minnesota. Their cold peated whiskey is phenomenal.
It's insanely good.
They do it more in like a cold brew infusion kind of peat flavor instead of a traditional like kind of smoke and fire way. They are very, very subtle. This tastes like a slightly smoked banana pudding. We absolutely love it. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And I think this is the cheapest price we've seen for Henry McKenna in a long time.
Definitely.
For $58, that's honestly a really good deal.
Mm-hmm. And Origin, if anyone is looking for the small batch, I know.
Yeah, these are phenomenal.
Yeah.
And for 5 years, for $60, doesn't seem like a good value until you actually try it.
Yeah.
It is unlike any other bourbon that we've ever had. A lot of like guava, papaya, a lot of tropical notes, maybe a little pineapple thrown in there. It is unique. It is different. It is amazing. And then we have a bunch of the 1792 stuff. So you have the bottled and bond, small batch, full proof, and single barrels available on the shelf. And one thing that we actually missed here is the 5 Trail. So normally this isn't on our radar because we don't really care about Coors program right now. Like Barman is fine, but we tried the 23 batch at World of Whiskey, and it absolutely blew us away. Really round, kind of like viscous mouthfeel to it. A little sweet, not incredibly over the top, very well balanced. I mean, we were honestly both very, very surprised by it. And then you have the Starlight Toasted Barrel, which I think is probably the best out of all of them.
And the cigar batch as well,
and this
if you're an Ambarana fan.
Yeah, this is actually under our MSRP. We normally see it for about $60. So to see it for $51 is a really, really good price point.
That's a really good price. I'm also seeing Dark Arts up here as well.
Yeah, so the new one that we've seen a lot lately is the Mizunara Oak Staves. For $58, that actually beats the Binny's price, I think. And we heard from a trusted source that we respect their palate that this is phenomenal and is buy it now. Like as soon as you see it, buy it. We might still hold out just a little bit longer. We've seen quite a few of them, so we're not worried about them fully disappearing. But if you can find it and you want it, grab it. We always love the I.W. Harper. Really good $1 for price point deal every time you see it. We got a whole bunch of the Buzzard Roost up top as well.
Ooh, and the new barrel strength as well. Or at least new to the shelves here.
Yeah, so you have barrel strength rye, cigar rye, barrel strength bourbon, bottled and bond, and toasted American oak. I don't think we've tried the toasted.
I don't think we have either.
No, it seems like that would be very tasty. Then you have your Joseph Magnus and Murray Hill Club. You have a whole bunch of the Covals if you're looking for that craft whiskey vibe.
Something local to Illinois.
And then all the way at the bottom, we have one of our favorite budget bottles, also made by Green River. We mentioned it earlier, this is the Wheel Horse. So these are allocated in some states, but they are phenomenal. For $27 for 101 proof, aged 4 years, it's a really, really good deal. You do have the Buffalo Trace Kosher Rye. Price is a little up there, but if you're looking for it, you know where to find it. And then all the Rye 3s that we've seen on the market lately. Cigar Series Cask Strength is really good. I don't think we've tried the Toasted Barrel.
No.
That actually looks pretty interesting.
Did hear good things about the Madeira and the rum cask.
We do love Madeira. And then a bunch of Whistle Pig, if that's your thing. We have a bunch of Hard Truths, which are phenomenal as well.
Double Oak Peerless as well, and some Cream of Kentucky.
And then we have a slightly tatery bottle that's just under MSRP. So the 11-year cask strength rye. Old Overhold is usually about 110 for these, I believe. So for a flat 100, that's honestly not a bad deal. And even their Calumet prices are pretty good too.
Yeah.
It's pretty on the money for what you see at Binny's.
Should we get into the case?
Yeah. So we keep hearing people say, show scotch, show scotch. We don't really do that anymore, so enjoy this little cherry on top for our experience. For all of these cases, the prices are going to be underneath. And then the next cases that we're going to show you, the prices are going to be above the bottles.
It's always confusing every time.
Yes, absolutely. So you have a bunch of cool stuff right out the gate. The Calumet decanter case, I believe it is. It's like a giant ceramic farm. Then you have basically all the orphan bottles that you could want. You have the Old Forester Single Barrel Rye.
I've been seeing a few of those on the market.
Yeah. The Old Nick Immaculata.
And a little Hancock, just
hiding back there.
Peeking.
Then you have some Midwinter Night's Dram over here. Those are unfortunately just kind of sitting on the market now.
And a Calumet 17.
And then you have the 2024 release of the Maker's Mark Cellar Age for about $400.
And a Star Hill.
Yeah. I don't see a price.
Yeah,
It looks like $200. Then you have a Pinhook 10-year.
Some Wellers.
Weller Full Proofs. These are all going to be bundle deals, it looks like. And then somehow they got a Chestnut Farms.
Oh,
and,
at that price, I'm kind of tempted.
Yeah, you got a Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, Jacob's Pardon, World Whiskey Society, as well as some World Whiskeys. And some more Tater Bait over here. You got an Elmer T. Lee, you can get for $200 with a private barrel. You have the Knob Creek 18. Blanton's you can get for $100 with any private barrel. It looks like they did have Blanton's Gold, but now it's the Michter's Toasted Barrel.
I mean, I'd much rather have Michter's Toasted Barrel.
I mean, honestly. Then you have the Michter's 10, Parker's 14-year Heavy Toast Cognac, the Russell's Reserve Single Rickhouse Camp Nelson B.
One day, we'll get our hands on it.
Yeah, a whole bunch of Woodfords. You do have the Old Fitz 7-year.
What is it doing in the shelf? It's a shelfer.
Well, not to everyone. And then you have the 10-year and the 11-year also bundled with some store deals. Then the 2023, 2024.
Both of them are 2024.
And Shanks. And some Four Gates.
Yeah. Surprisingly, like the Bomburgers 2024 better than the Shanks this year.
We're normally Team Shanks, but this year we were Team Bomburgers. And then you have a couple other things over here.
Oh.
You have your E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. You have a bundle deal for small batch. You have straight rye and a bunch of the different barred sounds, including the Amrut, which is pretty hard to find these days.
Yeah. And a Willet purple top.
The black bottle purple top, and then we have a regular purple top here as well. So that is going to be $349 with the barrel. Honestly, that's not a bad price for that. That's a really good bundle deal. I see these go for like $600, $700. So to see a 8-year at 63.3% is honestly a pretty good deal.
Yeah. I'm also seeing 2 Master Keeps as well.
Yeah, so I think this one is the Voyage. Yep, Voyage, and then Unforgotten, which we picked up
and it's
a little while ago.
So delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. The Wild Turkey's 70th anniversary.
Yeah.
You have all the Heaven Hill grain to glasses. Oh, I even see ice wine down there. You don't really see that.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
You have a barrel, whiskey private barrel.
Some Caribou Crossings in the back.
Yeah, so really good stuff to check out here. There's always some pretty good deals on the shelf. So we are going to cut it here real quick and see if there's anything that we're going to be going home with today. All right, so after a little bit of debating and a lot of back and forth, we only are leaving with 1 bottle today.
Yeah.
We are still finishing our full set build out, which is both a little more time consuming than we thought it would be.
And expensive than we thought it would be.
Yeah, so 1 bottle today, and you know as well as we do, when we announce some of these deals on bottles, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone in like maybe a day. Depending on how much they have, it might be a couple of days.
And we've been sitting on this bottle for a little while, and we just had to pick it up today.
Yeah, so we first tried this one in Raleigh, and we absolutely loved it. So show the people what we got.
It's the High Gold from Rabbit Hole. This one is the Alice in Wonderland themed, and I think it's going to be really cool on the shelf.
Yeah, so not only is this a really good deal at a really good price, but the flavor is phenomenal.
Yeah.
We're normally not Team Rabbit Hole at all, but this is one worth grabbing.
I know, for some
specifically
reason.
the High Gold.
Yeah, for some reason this one just really does work. It has a really nice balance of flavors, and at $62.
Yeah, $62. You really can't beat it. So there were about 5 on the shelf, so if you're an early riser and you see this and you want the bottle, you got to come get it quick. It won't be around for much longer.
Definitely.
But yeah, so thank you so much for watching our video. If you like the content that we're putting out, give the video a thumbs up.
And a comment, tell us what you're picking up on the shelves or what we missed.
Yeah, we're always going to miss something.
Always.
And we kind of rely on you to let us know that we've been fools. And that being said, if you really enjoy everything that you see from us, subscribe to our channel.
Join our Patreon.
Yeah, and join our Discord. We'd love to talk to you more there, and we will catch you next time.